Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Gurp Dhaliwal from Capture Studio, and today's video is going to be all about tape-in hair extensions. I recently got tape-in hair extensions. It's been about a month now. So if you guys want to see my experience with Bombay Hair Tape-in extensions, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, I'm going to start off by just letting you know why I decided to get tape-in hair extensions. And I do have a list of all the stuff I'm going to talk about, all the questions that you guys sent. I have it all here. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. First, I'm just going to start off by talking about why I decided to get tape-in hair extensions. Well, I've always just had really thin hair. It was never really thick enough, and I always felt like I didn't have enough hair, and I would always be putting in clip-in hair extensions for events or parties and all that stuff. What I did after my best friend's wedding, which was in July, was I decided to just cut off all my hair. So it was really short, I think roughly around here. And then a few months after, you know, you always have that regret of why did I cut my hair? So that totally happened to me. And I was just looking into options because we were going to go to San Francisco for Generation Beauty, and I just wanted to have hair extensions and not have to worry about blending, because with my shorter hair I would have so much trouble trying to blend in the clip-in hair extensions. I also had clip-in hair extensions from Bombay Hair. For myself, I decided, okay, let me look into this whole tape-in hair extension thing, because from what I had read, they stayed in your hair for about 3 months. And I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. Let's see how this works. I really wanted long hair again. So then I decided to look into Bombay Hair, because that's a company that I trust with hair tools and all of the hair extensions. I use the Bombay Hair extensions on a lot of my clients for bridal. They just curl really well, and they're really good quality hair extensions. So I looked into getting the tape-in hair extensions from them. I would always recommend that you do some research before buying any type of hair extensions. I have already in the past bought from like Luxie Hair, from Bellamy Hair. So for Bombay Hair, I've worked with them, I bought them myself, and I was like, okay, let's just give it a go. And I get really excited when I'm gonna do something new. It's like, I just gotta go and do it. So I went in and I picked up the Black Beauty 1B, I think it was, yeah, Black Beauty 1B tape-in extensions. And so these are these ones right here. I ended up getting 2 packs, and each pack was $120 roughly, I believe it was. Usually they do have some codes and stuff and coupons going on, which, by the way, you can use these codes right here if you wish to save some additional money on purchasing tape-in extensions or hair tools from Bombay Hair. So go ahead and use these codes here. Just to give you some information on the bundles, so each bundle came with 50 grams of hair, and there were 20 pieces. So basically it's 10 pieces just sandwiched between your hair. I did end up doing this about a month ago, so I got them put on October 20th, and it is the 23rd of November now. So I just wanted to wait and kind of see everything in between, feel out everything before making this video, because I wanted to let you guys know my honest opinion about everything throughout it. How was the showering process? How was the blow drying process? How is it to sleep with the hair extensions? So I wanted to just compile everything and really throw it all into one video. So I decided now is the right time to do it. I am going to get into your guys' questions that you sent my way. I went and got them installed from Bombshell Hair Lounge in White Rock. They were actually recommended by Bombay Hair, so I decided to just go in there. I did do some research into installation and cost. It was a little costly. I did end up paying $150 to install them, and I did get $100 off from Bombay Hair to give to them. So initially, if you don't have that coupon, I think it's $250 to get it installed. But I did look into other places. I didn't have such a great experience with some of the other salons that I went to, so I just decided I'm gonna go here, and I had an amazing experience. It took roughly about 45 minutes. And then you know what's really cool is they are in right away, so you get that instant result, and you're just like, wow, like I have so much hair. I just felt so much more feminine and a lot more happier. Like when I gripped my hair and put it into a low ponytail, I was like, wow, I have so much hair. I was just really excited to go and try out different like hair looks and stuff like that. The hairdresser attaches them, and I would suggest that you do them professionally, because you can put them in yourself, but I just don't know how well that will go. I personally had no clue of how to even put them in. I decided to leave it up to the professionals, and that was the best way for me to go. So they take one weft, take your hair in between, and put the other weft on top, and the tape is here. My hairdresser did use some hot tools just to kind of compress the tape at the top and just to make sure that it's smooth and there was no bubbles in there. I had no issues. It didn't feel like she was damaging my hair or pulling it or anything like that, so that was a plus. Yes, they are super easy to style. You can straighten them, you can curl them, you can do whatever you wish. I do recommend that you put in a heat protectant. I just use the one by Tresemme. It works perfectly. The Bombay hair is just really good quality. That's why I've had no issues thus far with it. Also, I noticed that curling this hair is a lot more easier than curling your natural hair. Extensions tend to hold curl a bit better. When you straighten it, because I did have shorter hair to begin with, so you might be able to tell where the extension and the natural hair kind of ends off, but it's not too much of a difference. Another thing I will say, which I learned from my hairdresser, was my natural hair was a little bit darker than the extension color that I chose, and I had 2 packs of the same color. She recommended doing 2 different colors, so one a bit darker and one a bit lighter, so you can just mix it in and it just looks a lot more natural. So that was really cool. I wanted to share that with you guys. Yes, you definitely need to brush your hair. I'll include a picture here of the special Bombay hair brush that they recommend that you use to comb your hair extensions. And what I did was I would just kind of grip from here and comb this part out first, and then the top, just to make sure that there's no knots or anything like that, and that I'm not pulling too much from just trying to comb it right away. I wanted to really make sure that I'm not pulling out anything. I was kind of weary of that at first, but they didn't go anywhere, obviously. So definitely you want to brush your hair. I would brush it twice a day, in the morning and then at night. So that worked really well for me. I haven't noticed any like tangles or anything like that. No, unfortunately, I couldn't do a high ponytail, which kind of sucks because I love putting my hair up in a top bun, and that's just like my go-to. If I need to get down to work and do some serious business, my hair is gonna go up in a huge bun. Couldn't do that because they're going this way right now, and then they flip up like this, so you can totally see every track, and it's very uncomfortable. I think that's what's even worse. It just kind of hurts. So what I would do is just do a really low ponytail. So I could do like side ponytails or to the back. I think that's what worked the best for me. High ponytails, no, not so much. They do recommend that you braid your hair to one side when you're sleeping, just to ensure that the hair doesn't get tangled. For myself personally, I just kind of threw it into a low ponytail again and just slept with it that way. For me, putting it into a low ponytail with a thinner elastic band worked better than one of the thicker ones. Maybe because it's a lot more smoother. It's not very uncomfortable on your neck. With my thin hair, I did notice that my hair was getting oily a lot, and it was really difficult for me to really get in there and massage everything, and in between the wefts you gotta massage. I think that's what's difficult, is the showering bit, because you can't really be like really rough with anything. You just gotta gently massage everything in and then obviously rinse out. For my hair, I didn't use like too many crazy oils or anything because it's not actually very recommended because it can loosen up the wefts. Other than that, I didn't have any excessive hair loss. Every time I would brush my hair, I didn't really lose any hair. Honestly, this is one of the things that I kind of don't like about hair extensions. It takes so long to blow dry my hair. It takes about 20 minutes now. When my hair was shorter, it took about literally 5 minutes because I have very thin hair anyways. I used to be able to just blow dry it, be out the door, done, you're good to go. With this, you gotta really take your time, or let it air dry first before blow drying it. It is recommended that you kind of let them air dry for a bit and then go in with the blow dryer just to make sure that the tape part is really dry so they don't become too loose. This is gonna lead up to the next question here. For myself, they lasted for 1 month. I'm deciding to take them out next week because I just want my hair to breathe again. Then I'm gonna put them probably back in because I just had an amazing experience with them. They suggest that they usually last for 20 washes or up to 3 months, and this is suggested on the Bombay Hair website. I will say they definitely did not last that long. They didn't last 3 months at all. Again, I think that this depends on how you wash your hair. I don't feel like I was able to fully dry the roots, and that's what's making the tape become less sticky now. I did lose 2 wefts, so 1 sandwich part, I guess, and it was back here, and I was just brushing my hair and it just came out, but the hair is still in perfect condition. And now at this stage, a lot of my extensions are starting to poke through my hair, so you can really tell that it's grown out and it's time to take them out for myself. I don't know how people have them in for 3 months because they're already grown quite a bit from my head. Lasted about a month, pretty decent. They are becoming a pain because I am able to really feel them now. Before I couldn't really feel them, but now I can't. Like, if I even want to put my hair in a low ponytail, I think the extension has moved down now, so where I'm putting the ponytail, I can feel it and it's always hitting the back of my neck, and it's so annoying to me, but just letting you guys know that may happen. Alright guys, so that concludes my video. My final thoughts, I would definitely suggest that you guys go check out the Bombay Hair Tape-in extensions. Again, you can use these codes right here if you are interested in purchasing anything from Bombay Hair, whether it be tools or any of the hair extensions. I am going to take these out next week. Let my hair breathe a little bit, and then I'm probably going to put them back in because I absolutely love them. Before rushing off, let me just show you guys where it's at. So this is a weft right here. So as you can see, this is the strand. Well, you can see them all here. But yeah, so they're kind of strategically placed. And then you have some hair that obviously doesn't have the extension in it, so you can cover on top. My real hair, it's here back somewhere, right here. So this is the length of my natural hair, and this is the length of the extension. So it does add quite a bit of length. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in my next one. Thanks guys for watching.